Hello viewer! Last year I did a review on the revival of Animaniacs. While I had my concerns for the show, I was relieved with how the first season turned out. It was a small step to rebrand the Warner siblings for modern entertainment. Maybe the second season won't be so bad, which leads to today's video. To recap, Animaniacs follows the antics of the Warner siblings along with Pinky and the Brain as they do their own misadventures. After watching the second season, some of my predictions didn't come true, which was good but also bad. Nothing has changed since the first season, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but I was kind of expecting a little bit more. I'll explain what I didn't like about this season, what I did like, and my overall view on the show. The writers wanted to get all their Trump jokes out, but I think we've passed the need for them. I'm extremely tired of having to acknowledge his existence on the show. The issue with working with animation is how time consuming it is. I want to assume during production it was during the time when he was still in office, and to now I like to say it's no longer funny anymore. It was heavily implied with the Neuro episode, which is the first episode of the season, and there were some jabs at him during the beauty pageant episode. The meta stuff is fine, but I feel like they only use it as a gotcha moment, and some of the humor disgusts me. There were episodes where Yakko's lines sounded muffled, as if the voice actor was recording in his closet. It's possible that Rob Paulsen did remote recording over Zoom, or the sound engineer did a terrible job with the audio. It bothers me because Rob also does the voices of Dr. Scratches, Sniff, and Pinky, and they don't have that issue when they're speaking in the show. The main reason why I didn't like the second season is because of the lack of variety in the show. None of the original characters made an appearance, besides Chicken Boo as part of an origin story. Julia did make a comeback, and will possibly seek out revenge in the third season. Some of the new characters in this season were pretty good, especially Nora's family. What angers me throughout watching this season is the statements made by Mr. Wild, who made previous statements when Animaniacs was coming to Hulu, stating how the crew left behind the ideas of returning original characters in favor of making new characters to feel relevant, following with that by saying how a parody of Goodfellas would be considered dated. Yet, there was an episode where Pinky and the Brain parody old comedies, also having a dated material warning popping up when the Warners were discovering their old ads. And another thing, they didn't bother bringing back Hello Nurse for the sake of changing sensibilities, but had the goal to have a grab by the pussy joke. Are we trying to stay relevant or not? Are we trying to put an end to stop the contributions of rape culture in animation, or we're just punishing female characters for being women? Maybe call up Tom Ruger, but oh, you've got it handled, right? By the way, the Wikipedia stated the last episode was considered as a cliffhanger, and the first for the franchise, but it's not a cliffhanger by definition. Examples of a cliffhanger include Who Shot Mr. Burns, and does Cliffhanger ever get saved from hanging on a cliff? If this was an attempt to get fans to watch the third season, this was not the way to go. So what did I like about the show? Surprisingly, I enjoyed Nora this season. They gave her more time to show her determination and hard-driven attitude as a CEO, also showing her dynamic that she has with her family, and especially with her bratty daughter. They also continued to use new styles of animation in the show, which I absolutely love, from stylizing through 2D, CGI, and stop motion. The songs are still clever, and Yakko manages to sing the nations of the world, but in the 19th century. Some of my favorite segments in this season was the one where the Warner siblings find an old tapestry, a homage to the Looney Tunes Duck-a-Muck, Yakko singing about the history of the world, and the Warners joining Nora's family. I wish I could say more about the season, but it wasn't giving what I wanted. It was a fine season, pretty average from the first one, so I don't think I'll tune in to the third season unless there are some major changes. What will happen in the event if the third season will be the last season? Well, shoot, I guess we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there, huh? But probably not. It sucks because I liked hearing the original actors playing their old characters again, but they can't save the show from one major factor: the writing. I feel like the writers aren't thinking about what they find funny, rather focusing on what the older fans find funny instead. If the passion is there and they're not trying so hard to stay relevant or not dated, I bet the show could be better. The new season of Animaniacs is nothing to be upset about. I'm more upset and bothered by Wild's statements because he could be a hypocrite or change his mind during production, but I highly doubt he'll bring characters like Slappy Squirrel back in the third season. Let me know how you feel about the second season. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.